Well, we're fucked. The US just looked the United Nations dead in the eyes and said, yeah, that whole human rights thing, we're not doing that this year, but thanks anyways. Right. Well, isn't this just great? Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scrape. Okay, so the United States has announced that we will not be handing in our human rights report this year to the United Nations, which sounds boring until you realize that this is basically the test every single country a part of the United Nations has to take. Here's how it works. Every 4 or 5 years, each of the 193 countries in the UN has to submit a report card on themselves. Like, here's how we did on racism, here's how many prisons we have, here's how many journalists we've made disappear. Then the other countries review it and they're like, okay, but have you considered not committing human rights violations? It's called the Universal Periodic Review, or UPR, and you can think of it as kind of like a parent-teacher conference. Except instead of your mom getting told that you haven't been submitting any of your homework, it's the rest of the world basically telling you, hey, maybe we should shut down Alligator Alcatraz. And this year, the US is skipping out on that. A State Department official said that they won't be participating because they don't want to endorse the Human Rights Council. Translation, we don't want to be held accountable or get judged by other countries that we look down upon. But here's why this matters. When the US, the supposed leader of the free world, refuses to participate in this, it gives actual dictators like Iran, Russia, and Sudan the perfect excuse to say, well, America didn't do it, so why the fuck should we? And the US is now bragging about being proud of our human rights record. If you're so proud of it, why not submit it to the UN? Is it because we're out here banning abortion? Is it because Trump has militarized the police? Is it because our government treats healthcare like a luxury item? Is it because police brutality trends every other week on social media? Is it that a majority of our politicians are literal predators? Yeah, proud is not the word I'd use. So yeah, we're now the first country ever to basically tell the UN we're not doing a report on human rights in the US. Don't you just love it here?
Damn, Trump, all that ass kissing you was doing the poop. Just for that motherfucker go run off with the enemy? Oh yeah, he is the enemy. Goddamn, Trump, you say you was a master negotiator. All you did was kiss that motherfucker ass in Alaska. And he ain't even stopped doing shit. He kept the goddamn offense on offense, you hear me? And now Putin hanging out with China and India, and they over there having a good ass time. I don't think he smiled like that with you, Trump. You was kissing his ass. They ain't invite you to the meeting. Boy, America, we looking lame as hell right now, boy. We could have been standing with Zelensky and goddamn France and all them motherfuckers. Instead, we sitting over here goddamn don't know if we dead or not. Now I know what went out them goddamn windows at the White House. Them was all Trump love letters to Putin. He upset, he feels scorned. All them bullshitting ass tariffs. He got them giving them extra time and shit. Now them motherfuckers like, fuck that. We standing on business, we together. And they don't give a fuck about you, Trump. I bet they translators over there talking shit about your ass. That's us. Tell him that Trump stink. For a motherfucker who say that war wouldn't happen if he was president, there's still a whole lot of war happening. He said he ended 7 or 8 wars. It's a goddamn lie. Talking about give him the Nobel Peace Prize. I wouldn't even give that motherfucker a book from Barnes and Nobles. You had our soldiers and shit all on the goddamn ground on their knees, pulling out the red carpet for a motherfucking dictator. And what the GOP gonna say? Nothing. They ain't gonna say you like a clown or dumbass, like you got played. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go to Truth Social to see what the goddamn bullshit going on over there. Cause I know they about to lie their ass off.
I just watched a man lose his absolute mind at a head shop. I went in to get some incense, and he had been all over town trying to find a certain kind of vape for his wife. And all over town, they were double in price. And in his mind, it was a conspiracy, and he was at his wit's end. And finally, the counter attendant said, look, these are out of China, and there is a tariff that makes them this much money, and my boss does not want to pay more for them. Aha! I caught you. It's a conspiracy against the president. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. You're supposed to eat the cost of that. Just for doing business in America, you're supposed to eat the cost of the tariff. No. You've been lied to about the tariff situation. You believed Fox News that you were going to get a good deal. It was going to be cheaper. No. Everything coming out of China is now more money. It is not the responsibility of the business owner to eat the cost and give you a better deal. You have to realize this is Trump's tariff in America. We now have to deal with it.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking toward this video. So guys, what do you guys think about the Trump tariff? Like, how is it going? And to the people that voted for Trump, how is life generally and how has it been going? I think this tariff is making the United States of America, the economy, to, I don't know how to put it, but the economy right now is no longer stable. Yeah, a lot of businesses has been closed. A lot of businesses, big businesses and little businesses owner, like, they have closed, and this is all happening because of the tariff. Yeah, people right now, people can no longer afford to eat. Guys, you guys know that when you come to a country or a community where there is no employment, do you guys know that there are so many organizations out there that we are supposed to be employing people, but due to the tariff, they have closed up, they have shut down. They can no longer afford the requirements, and this is no longer funny, guys. Is no longer funny. People voted for a softer life, a cheaper grocery shopping, and but unfortunately, they are not seeing the harder side of the other life. So guys, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. So you watch the remaining clip of this video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what to think about them in the comment section.
Now, shout out to Aaron Rupar over on X because he had posted this image by Andrew Caballero from Getty, and it stated that Donald Trump is leaving the White House this morning. Now, after I zoom, my apologies. Now, people over on X has zoomed in on the image and they stated, well, a couple of things. Now, for one, they were comparing it to other images of Donald Trump in his white hat, and they had noted that, well, where is his hair? In other notable images, even though Donald Trump is, I think, a strawberry blonde, you can actually still see his hair. And here's another example. His hair is pretty wispy and wild, so yeah, you could still see his hair. But in this zoomed in image, he's got no hair. Why? He looks incredibly sick. I'm not, all jokes aside, all jokes necessary. But yeah, the dude looks, I'm like looking at the image like the dude looks sick. Now, what sparked the White House's need to, I guess, show proof of life happens to happen with a governor from Illinois by the name of J.B. Pritzker. Now, J.B. Pritzker had posted a repost because Donald Trump had made some defamatory statements about the city of Chicago. Now, J.B. Pritzker had replied back to that nonsense the president was saying and says, why don't you send everyone proof of life first? Either way, Chicago doesn't want you here. And from there, it was up and it was stuck because it seems like the White House is scrambling to show us proof that the president is alive. And the images they do provide doesn't make it any better for him. If it's that man's time to go, let him go and stop trying to parade him around in front of the press to make it proof that he is alive.
You know why the average American still thinks Trump is, like, fine? They just don't care. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a reason. It's because they wake up and their life is exactly the same as it was when Joe Biden was president, when Donald Trump is president now. They don't see the difference. And until they can feel the difference themselves, they're not going to change their mind. And I know it's super fucked up because the average person should be able to look at what's going on and go, not so good, but they can't do that because the average person doesn't look at politics through the lens of the effect on society. They look at it through the lens of the effect on themselves. And right now, the baseline experience for most Americans, especially white Americans, is exactly the same as it was a year ago. There's really no functional difference day to day. So really the only way we're ever going to get out of this Trump bullshit is if he does something so bad that the average American can't help but feel how much it changed their life. And yeah, is that selfish and horrible and an indictment of the average American? 100%. But a part of me does somewhat understand their perspective because most Americans are really just trying to survive. They're just trying to make it day by day, so all they can really do is contextualize their experience within the bounds of their own life. It's hard to bring in the needs of society when you're barely making it yourself. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. And I think we have to remind ourselves as people who do see how bad things are, that a lot of people are not choosing to go along with Trump. They just don't have the space in their brain to think about it.
Oh, you guys on the left, you are not gonna want to hear this.
Did anybody see or hear of the president himself doing anything inappropriate as it related to Jeffrey Epstein?
No. According to you, the people on the left, we are to believe all women, except when they exonerate Trump.
Hey, Jen, you're looking like J.D. Vance over there with all that eyeliner. Jen, you must be some kind of weakling to keep talking about this topic after Daddy Trump told you guys not to. And then you pull up a video of victims? Victims of what, Jen? Daddy Trump said that this was a hoax made up by Democrats, right? So how could there be victims if it's a hoax, Jen? Is Daddy Trump lying? Hey, Jen, if Trump isn't involved, then why did he just call it a hostile act if any Republicans signed on to the petition to release the files? Can you explain that to us? Because if he's not in the files, then I guess that just means that he's protecting a bunch of rich men who committed disgusting criminal acts against children. And you're over here smiling and laughing. Is it because you're excited that he's going to get away with this? Is that what you're happy about, Jen? Jen, you have two choices here. Either you want the files to be released and all these rich, disgusting men to go down for their crimes against children, or you stand with Daddy Trump and this is all a hoax and you need to sit down and be quiet so Daddy can get away with these crimes. Pick one, Jen. Try to pick one. Let us know which one it is. Okay. All right, good luck.
And let me announce now, several of us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list of names. Yes. We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world.
Shit is going down and shit is getting real. The survivors have gathered outside and are stating and holding a press conference that they are going to make their own list. They're going to compile their own list because the DOJ and Donald Trump won't release it. We have Republicans who are stepping out of their party lines to join Democrats in a joint effort to get a petition out there to get these files in their full length released. And also, Pam Bondi was caught in a lie. Pam Bondi tried telling all of us that the missing minute, the whole fucking house is coming down. That missing minute where she tried saying, oh yeah, the 24-hour surveillance cameras, they just reset every single night. That's why there was a missing minute. That was a complete lie, as they have the missing minute and had the missing minute the whole entire time. They had the missing minute the fucking whole entire time, yet Pam Bondi tried convincing all of us that no, it doesn't exist because it resets every night. Like, that is the biggest fucking blatant lie. Why are conservatives, why is Republicans, the DOJ, Donald Trump administration trying to cover this up so fucking bad? The house is finally crumbling around them as the survivors have really put on the fucking pressure. They are compiling their own list. Pam Bondi got caught in another lie over the missing minute. That does exist. Donald Trump is losing support of Republicans as they join Democrats in this effort to get the full transparency on this matter. It's coming. The shitstorm is coming, and everyone at the top who is responsible for this, I hope you finally get what you deserve. My name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you. Goodbye.
Guys, welcome back again, and thank you so much for watching this video. So I have been asking this question, for those of you who voted for Trump, what have you guys benefit so far? What have you guys gained so far for voting for him? What has millions of people who were benefiting from the Medicaid have been cut off. Some people who were once eligible for the food stamps, they are no longer eligible because of the current administration. So a lot has really happened in this 2025. It's no longer news, it's no longer funny, it's no longer friendly. So people are pretty tired. People are so tired of life. People are complaining. People are asking questions like, what did they even got themselves into? But nevertheless, life goes on. Yeah, we move. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and kindly subscribe to the channel and hit on the like button to join this amazing family. So you stay tuned guys, and see you all in my next episode. Bye.